Hello, g'day, and a very warm welcome to CruiseAway, the #1 choice in Oz for those people who want travel, adventure, great cruise getaways, and an all-round good time on your next holiday. I'm Derek.
And I'm Jo. Good to have you along. All you need to do in the next half an hour is watch the world come to your doorstep as we serve up more exciting and authentic travel discoveries around the world. Now, when you're with the experts, you're in very safe hands.
Here at CruiseAway, we've been sending Australian travellers on amazing cruise holidays for over 25 years. Our award-winning team specialise in bringing you the best deals from all major cruise lines, sailing right across the globe. Whether you're looking to cruise locally or afar, with thousands of unmissable deals available right now, you can be sure we'll find you your perfect cruise holiday. So, if you're ready, let's go cruising.
Yes, let's go cruising Japan in this CruiseAway special, taking you on board the wonder of Princess Cruises, enjoying the Diamond Princess welcome. It's the perfect way to see the biggest variety of fascinating ports in and around Japan.
Yes, and 3 wonderful trips that you can book today with low deposits. And all of these journeys are for this year. Now let's begin straight away with a 2-week getaway and a cruise and tour package in Japan, the way to get the most out of your trip. You'll fly on the 2nd of September from Sydney to Tokyo, and here you'll begin a 3-night escorted tour of incredible highlights.
Welcome to Japan, where ancient tradition meets breathtaking scenery on this unforgettable journey from Tokyo to the majestic Mount Fuji region. After touching down in this vibrant metropolis, you'll be met at the airport and transferred to your hotel, with time to settle in and start soaking up the atmosphere of this incredible destination. The following morning, discover the city's iconic highlights. Visit the historic Sensoji Temple, the oldest and most colourful Buddhist temple, before strolling along the lively Nakamise Street filled with traditional treats and handcrafted souvenirs. You'll then ascend the striking Skytree for sweeping panoramic views across the skyline. Unwind in the peaceful surrounds of Ueno Park and explore the elegant district of Ginza, where sleek boutiques and world-class dining showcase modern Japan at its best. Day 3 blends history with high-speed adventure. After visiting the serene grounds of the Imperial Palace, board the legendary Shinkansen bullet train to Odawara. Discover the city's historic castle before heading into the natural beauty of Hakone National Park. You'll then enjoy a cruise across tranquil Lake Ashi with unforgettable views of Mount Fuji before travel up to Fuji's 5th station, some 2,300 metres above sea level, to enjoy spectacular views of Japan's most iconic peak. Later, soar above Lake Kawaguchi on the panoramic ropeway before enjoying a delicious local dinner in the Fuji region. On your final day, travel to historic Kamakura, home to the impressive Great Buddha and the beautiful Hasadera Temple, before finishing the tour in the port of Yokohama, carrying unforgettable memories of imperial history, sacred landscapes and timeless Japan.
Wow, doesn't that look incredible? After which, you're going to be boarding the beautiful Diamond Princess in Yokohama for a 10-night cruise. This is the lovely thing about land tours and cruises. The land tour is going to be all singing, all dancing, all excitement, from one place to the next, and no doubt you will see a dizzying amount of things in that time, as we just saw in the VT. But this is going to be your time to relax, and that's the amazing thing about having a cruise afterwards. Always my favourite way round to do it, with land and sea. So you could do as little or as much as you want to on this lovely cruise, and of course you'll be heading into some great destinations where you can indeed book shore excursions. But if you just want to take it at your pace and you're thinking, well, we might not get off in that port, guess what? During the day, when the ship is in port, if you don't get off, they have loads of extra little discounts and things happening up in the spa, in different departments. So it's nice and quiet. So that's a nice thing to do as well. If you're just not feeling it, if you're thinking, I just want to relax today, or I want to go and do back-to-back spa treatments, maybe you can have a full cut and colour up in the spa, and a massage and a seaweed wrap and a fire and ice mani-pedi, and just do it all on a port day. And then go to the thermal suite, you absolutely can. And the Lotus Spa is also traditionally designed with the onsen experience, which is a traditional Japanese spa, and that's already on board the ship. That's the great thing about it. But of course, there's tons more to do. If you can possibly tear yourself away from one of the most comfortable beds at sea, because they have won awards, they're just so comfortable. You can enjoy breakfast in bed, by the way, in your stateroom as well, which is great. Or order in-room dining at another point in time. But when you're out and about on Princess, the medallion gets you in and out of your stateroom. It's a little coin that Princess very cleverly designed to make it easier to interact with screens around the ship, and also order a glass of champagne at poolside. Heading into the theatre, you've got amazing nightly entertainment with Broadway caliber shows. They are award-winning. They are fantastic. But you'll have some guest specialty acts, usually from around the world, coming on board either to do their own cabaret show. It might be a world-class singer, it might be a comedian, a hypnotist, it might be another kind of guest act. So they're always surprising and delighting when it comes to entertainment, and that isn't just in the day, that's at night and daytime. Art auctions as well. Now we're cruising out of Yokohama, and first up we're going to be heading into beautiful Hakodate, where you can visit the cable car, take it up the mountain and see one of Japan's most famous panoramas. Next up it's Niigata, where you can visit a traditional sake brewery with tastings that explore the historic Furumachi geisha district. So that would be so interesting to learn about. Busan awaits next, and this is over in South Korea, where you can explore Gamcheon culture villages, hillside art streets, and the Galachi fish market. Then we're into Nagasaki, known as Paris of Japan. Visit the Peace Park and Clover Garden overlooking the harbour. That's absolutely beautiful, and you can just take it at your own pace then. Kagoshima awaits us, dominated by the smoking Sakurajima volcano across the bay. Yes, it is live. Usually it's okay though, you'll be all right. Koshi's next for its beautiful castle. It's very tranquil, this port of call, and of course we're going to be there in September, just as we'll start to see the changing leaves. I think it'll be stunning. Shimizu awaits, gateway to Mount Fuji's most photogenic viewpoints. You might want to take a scenic drive to Miho, the pine grove, for giving you reflections across the bay. Back into Yokohama, where you'll disembark, and we will fly you back to Australia after this breathtaking adventure. Of course, flying into Tokyo, taking that amazing tour, then you'll be in, and of course, joining the ship on day number 4. Then we're off at sea, Hakodate, Niigata, Busan, South Korea, Nagasaki, Kagoshima, Kochi, Shimizu, and finishing up in Tokyo.
I love the fact that on this as well, Mount Fuji is part of your escorted tour, but your final port before the end of the cruise is the port for Mount Fuji as well. So you've got another chance to get there and enjoy all the experiences there are there. So what we've got here as a package is brilliant. It's the flights, it's the escorted tour, and it's your luxury Diamond Princess cruise, enjoying an ocean view stateroom on board as well for your 10-night cruise. This is quite something, let me tell you, because usually when we're talking about escorted tour experiences, you can talk about a huge inflation in the price of your holiday, and yet look at this. And this is certainly something you would want to experience in this part of the world as well, being shown all of the big sites in and around Tokyo and far beyond there as well, including Mount Fuji. And you can secure this exclusive CruiseAway offer today with a deposit. All you need to do is call our team. It's an incredibly comprehensive and inclusive package here, actually, with your return Sydney flights to Tokyo, the 3-night escorted tour taking in the highlights of the city, Mount Fuji, the bullet train trips and more, and then 10 nights of Diamond Princess cruising in Japan and South Korea for 10 fabulous nights, having a great view in an ocean view stateroom. Deposits today is all you need, and here's the details to get you booked on this amazing experience. And remember, this is for this September. You think about where we are in the calendar already. September will be here before we know it. So it's really nice to have something to look forward to, but not have a year or a year and a half or 2 years to wait for the adventure. You can do it this year. I always say we are here for a good time and not a long time. So while we can, let's get as much travel in the diary as we possibly can as well. Japan is one of the most popular places worldwide for cruise experiences, and it's quite simply because you can see a greater variety of places by doing it from a cruise than almost any other way. Especially if you think about it, you're in a very unfamiliar country. You know, it's a different language, it's a different culture, it's different travel systems, it's everything. Now, it's a lot easier to be in Japan these days with apps that translate on the go for you, but actually a cruise really looks after you, because literally you get back on board after your day exploring, you sleep, and your cruise ship takes you to the next destination.
I love that.
I love it too. It's great.
The best way to travel.
Yes,
it's just so easy. Now, our second Japan in Bloom adventure showcases the magic of the autumn season and a rich variety of incredible Japanese cultural highlights. This 17-night trip starts on the 9th of November, flying into Japan's capital, Tokyo, and you'll enjoy a 2-night stay so that you can savor the sights, sounds and flavors of this stunning city. All 2 nights in Tokyo. Perfect amount of time to see all the hotspots, actually. And one of the best ways to see Tokyo is to just walk from district to district, walk across the Shibuya crossing where everybody crosses at once, thousands of people, see the bright lights, see the shrines. Then it's to Yokohama, where you're going to be cruising on board the lovely Diamond Princess for 14 nights. So a great amount of time to enjoy a Japan cruise. She is grand class and features that beautiful Grand Plaza atrium. It's spectacular. The central hub of the ship, in fact. Bars, shopping, live entertainment, the grand staircase, great people watching. I mean, there's always something happening in the atrium. They might do cooking demos with the executive chef. They might have flower arranging demonstrations with the florist. They might do a presentation the gift shops might do on coloured gemstones, for example. So there's always something going on, or live music that will, you know, probably draw you in as you're wandering around the ship. You're like, well, what's going on? I might just stand and watch this for a little while. And that's the lovely thing about being on board a Princess cruise. You know, you're not at pressure to do anything whatsoever. You can just sit there with a slice of the best pizza at sea. That's not just me saying that. Cruise Critic have awarded it, and USA Today. So that's a pretty big accolade, I have to say. And just be wandering around and taking it at your own pace. And this is the wonderful thing about cruising. You can dip in and out of activities too. You might be like, well, I might go and watch some of that, but then I'm going to head to another activity. There's no pressure to stay for the whole thing. Even the theatre shows, which, by the way, they make nice and short and sharp. Most theatre shows on a ship are around 45 minutes, maybe an hour maximum, which means that you don't have to be there all night. You can fit other things into your nightly experience when you're on a cruise, such as the Skywalker's nightclub. Boog in the night away, maybe it's going to be 70s or 80s night that you're up there for, you know. But there's movies under the stars to enjoy as well. They even make the whole thing exciting with popcorn and drinks and big cushions. Now we're cruising out of Yokohama, and first up we're heading to gorgeous Omori, which at this time of year I have to say is at its most beautiful. Visit the Nobuta Waras Museum and try the local cuisine when you're there. Sakata's next. One of Japan's wealthiest ports thanks to rice trading routes. You can step inside the Sankyo rice storehouses to learn about the history. Then it's Kanazawa, which escaped World War II bombing, actually, leaving samurai districts and geisha tea houses intact. So you've got to go and see those on excursion if you can with a guided tour. Sakiminato awaits us next, a town devoted to Japan's supernatural folkloric creatures, the yokai. So if you want to learn a little bit about folklore, take a trip. Busan is next. This is the beautiful summer capital of South Korea. South Korea is known for its skincare and spas, which you might want to enjoy while you're there. Nagasaki is next up, and you can visit the Jejima Islands, the tiny little trading port and post that connected Japan to Europe, and learn about that whilst you're there. Kagoshima is next, and it's often called Japan's Naples, thanks to its bay and volcanic setting. And you can ferry to the Sakurajima and learn about that. Beppu's next, and it's where steam vents rise from streets and riverbanks. It's a very geothermal port, so head to the sandbars and explore that while you're there. Kochi's next, and this is where you can visit Royama Memorial and see the beach's dramatic coastal shrine views. That's a lovely thing to do in Kochi before Kyoto awaits. And you know, Kyoto is the cultural capital of Japan in Osaka. So you can do a street food tour, which is really nice here. Shimizu for Mount Fuji. Take a tea plantation visit when you're here, which takes you to Shiosa, Japan's most famous green tea region. Now we're back into Yokohama where we'll disembark, and we've included your transfer back to the airport where we'll fly you back to Australia, flying into Tokyo, enjoying a night there, off to the beautiful sites of Imori, Sakata, Kanazawa, Sakaminato, then we're into South Korea, then Nagasaki and Kagoshima, then Beppu, Kochi and Kyoto at sea before we head into Shimizu and then finish up in Tokyo.
It's just incredible. Honestly, these are some of the most popular cruise itineraries that we book here at CruiseAway. This part of the world, honestly, there can be 1,000 offers and they'll all be popular because, especially with this cruise route as well, you've just got the richest selection of cultural and scenic ports and cities. You've got this wonderful combination all together in one cruise route, and if you were watching the map there, you really are dotting right the way around the south of Japan. And remember, this is another offer which is for this year. It's in November, a glorious time of the year to go and explore. Again, I've got a winning price tag for you. Again, from CruiseAway, what we do is, that's what we've done here. This is full board cruising. This is a wonderful stay and such a comprehensive cruise route as well. You can book this today with a deposit with us here at CruiseAway. That does two things. First of all, secures your place. Second thing, locks in that price tag. So you can start the excitement knowing that you're going, and that excitement can start today. It is wonderful. Japan is wonderful to go and explore as well. There are just so many treats on offer, and your 17-night Dream Away package includes your return flights to Tokyo and a 2-night hotel stay when you first arrive, and then you head to Yokohama. You're on board Diamond Princess for that 2-week exploration of Japan and South Korea's incredible wonders. Full board with entertainment, relaxation, amazing food, activities, and there is so much to enjoy on board as well. You are going to love it. At the end of the cruise, we've even included a transfer from the port in Yokohama back to the airport to fly home to Oz. So we've made this as simple as we possibly can. Just a deposit to book today, and here are all the details and the inclusions for you. And it is great. There is nothing hidden behind this either. I think people quite often look at our deals on screen and think, hang on, he's not telling me something. Honestly, we've included so much there, and it is because we have been in this cruise business for over 25 years, and you build up some pretty good relationships with providers around the world. All of the cruise lines, of course, we have an amazing relationship with hotel brands, the airlines, tour operators, and just on that, remember, you can tailor our experiences as well. So if, for instance, you wanted to experience that tour that you saw in the first offer, but on this particular package, talk to the team and we'll arrange that and make a bespoke package for you. All you've got to do today is make the toll-free call on 1300 408 765. And when you book with CruiseAway, you really are dealing with the experts.
With over 25 years of travel experience, when booking with CruiseAway, you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. We allow you to spread the cost of your holiday. Just pay a deposit today, and then you have until the due date to pay your balance. You can browse our deals online at cruiseaway.com.au or call us toll-free and speak to one of our experienced cruise consultants based right here in Australia. Plus, as a fully accredited member of CLIA, AFTA and ATAS, you have total confidence and complete peace of mind when booking with us. CruiseAway, you know you want to.
Yeah, we always want to, and hope you do as well. And maybe if you've never ever tried a cruise experience, maybe it's from this show that you make that first initial leap and go for it. Honestly, you'll be so glad that you did, because this could be the start of something beautiful.
Oh, I love that. No, it will be. It's the start of your cruising career.
Yes.
It does feel like a cruising career.
Yeah.
Our final Japan in Bloom takes us to the golds and fiery reds of the autumn season in Japan, witnessing incredible landscapes and diving into rich heritage and history, all whilst enjoying an inclusive cruise on the Diamond Princess. It's 18 nights of sheer joy beginning on the 25th of October, where you'll fly from Sydney to Tokyo and enjoy a 3-night hotel stay in the city. Oh, yes. Lovely time of year to be seeing, as we've already explained, the green and golds of the changing seasons in fabulous Tokyo and all the culture that is on offer and the fantastic food as well. Beautiful sushi and ramen. And then it's Yokohama to join the beautiful Diamond Princess, and you're off on an incredible adventure for 14 nights. And we've included a lot already in your fare here with Princess Plus, your drinks package, your unlimited Wi-Fi tips. You've got some casual dining meals and also complimentary room service. Love that. Exquisite dining on board. In fact, your main dining room and your up in your Lido buffet, that's all included for you. And that is in itself delicious food every single night for all meals. You know, the lovely thing about the international buffet is you've literally got every kind of cuisine imaginable up there for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Lunchtime, lovely fresh salads, paninis made to order for you, slices of pizza, pan Asian, your traditional comfort food as well. If you want a roast dinner, that's available at certain times on the cruise. I mean, you've literally got everything imaginable. And they are known for their pizza, I have to say. They are known for their pizza, and it's award-winning. You are going to love it. And you've got some included already. You have got your casual dining meals, which allow you to eat in the delicious sushi restaurant and the pizzeria up to 4 times during the cruise. And especially when you just want to grab sushi for lunch, that's a really nice option to have. Your drinks too. I mean, you've got a lot of, you think about it, your coffees, your water, all of these things, your soft drinks and your alcoholic drinks, you're not having to budget extra for them. And that makes life so much easier. Even grabbing a bottle of water to head into port, which might cost you $5 normally, included. Partying the night away could not be easier on Princess, whether it's watching a fabulous show or up in the Sky Walkers nightclub or just a little tipple in one of the lovely bars. You will love the experience of being on a Princess. Now, we are cruising out of Yokohama, the port for Tokyo, and first up we're heading into Hakodate, one of Japan's most atmospheric historical ports. You might want to walk the Motomachi hillside quarter whilst you're there. Mori's next, and this is beautiful at this time of year into autumn, I have to say. The castle in particular is a must-see. You'll see the changing leaves in the gardens. They are amazing. We are into Kita, the birthplace of Chiko, the famous dog breed, while you're there, Hachi, if you've seen that movie, A Dog's Life. We are at Niigata next up. It sits along the Sea of Japan. And you can visit the Northern Cultural Museum, a grand merchant estate built on rice wealth, on an excursion there. That's a great one. Kanazawa awaits us next, one of Japan's top spots for Kutani porcelain. So do some shopping whilst you're there and get some lovely porcelain keepsakes to bring home before we head to Sakuminato, which is known for its rich crab fisheries. In fact, you can take the snow crab tasting experience at a local restaurant. Busan is where we're going to be visiting next up, and it's a beautiful Korean port with the lovely spas to visit whilst you're there. Nagasaki's next, and you might want to explore Hashima Island, Battleship Island, which is an abandoned offshore mining settlement, and that's a great excursion to do. Before we head to Kagoshima, known for its sweet potato spirit, rather like sake, and you can head to a distillery to sample and learn about that and grab some bottles to take home. Next up, it's Miyazaki, which has a subtropical coastal climate, unlike the rest of Japan. So this is quite different to the rest that we're visiting. Now, Omizaki is next on the list, windswept lighthouse town, rarely seen by international travellers. It's nice to go off the beaten track slightly on this itinerary. Now we're back into Yokohama and we'll disembark and fly back to Australia after this very unique Japanese itinerary. Of course, flying into Tokyo, enjoying Tokyo for some nights. Then we're off to Hakodate, Amori, Akita, Niigata, Kanazawa, Sakuminato, and then we're into South Korea before we head to Nagasaki, Kagoshima, Miyazaki and Omizaki. So some itinerary, interest here, something different from what we often see on Japanese itineraries.
And if the bars have sake, which I imagine they will do on the Diamond Princess because she's very much at home in this part of the world, of course, you've got your drinks package among many other inclusions while you're on board here. And while you're visiting all of these fabulous places, of course, you are witnessing and photographing. Take your cameras, every single camera you can, to enjoy the great autumn colours all round as you enjoy cruising around Japan and South Korea in the heart of autumn season. Now, given that this is inclusive, I'm about to shock you because I'm about to shock myself. I've been talking about cruise holiday prices for over 15 years on TV, and I have to tell you that is sheer magic, and I mean absolute magic. This is for October, and it's for this October as well, so it's not that far away at all in the great scheme of life. Our price here includes your Sydney return flights to Tokyo, a 3-night hotel city stay to enjoy, before you then have 2 inclusive weeks on the Diamond Princess, enjoying the sights and sounds of a huge variety of Japanese and South Korea ports in the heart of autumn. Your cruise includes a full premium drinks package, included casual dining meals, so even above the included dining options, you've got some more that are normally chargeable included, things like room service included, Wi-Fi and more with the Princess Plus package. We've even included the transfer at the end of the cruise to the airport to fly you home as well. That needs staffing up really, really quickly. Deposits today, remember. Here's the number to call. Here's all the details you need. In fact, you may take a look at the price tag there and think, actually, that is such a good inclusion that I might consider an upgrade to maybe a balcony or maybe a suite. I mean, the ocean view upgrade there for the 14-night cruise is next to nothing, isn't it, really? An extra $200 on a 2-week cruise to go to Ocean View is wonderful. And of course, every time you upgrade your stateroom on a cruise ship, it gets bigger. The inclusions get more. It's as simple as that. If you want more details of that, please feel free to call our team toll free 1300 408 765 and they will talk it through with you. Again, on that one, if you wanted, at the very start of this show, we were showing you a wonderful Japan and Tokyo tour adventure that you might be able to take. I mean, listen, we can make that happen on any of these offers as well and tailor it to make it a package that's individual to you. That's what we do. That's what we've been doing for over 25 years. When we show you an offer on screen, it has parameters so that we can show you a price tag, because otherwise it's guesswork. Yeah. But you can always tailor those stays, and that goes for offers that go right the way around the world with all of the big cruise lines as well.
Oh,
I love this. I love it, don't you?
I absolutely love it. It's just the best way to travel.
Yeah.
It's the easiest way to travel. It's the way that you can create an easy way to go to places you've always dreamed of. Yeah. Europe, Asia, you know, even closer to home. Maybe you haven't even ventured out closer to home and you're like, finally, when we retire, we're going to do it. We're going to do that cruise of Oz. We're going to go out to Vanuatu. It's so easy. Cruises out of Sydney, but even not doing that, you know, it's so much easier to travel now and to fly than it ever was. We've got so much more availability and opportunity, and all you need to do is make a quick phone call. We'll take care of the rest.
Absolutely, we will. Thanks for your company. Come back and see us again as we cruise away some more. Bye-bye.
Mind how you go.